There's a lot of newness here this weekend at the newly rebranded Echo Park Speedway.
Game, North Georgia taking the 5-4 victory over Francis Marion. Watermelon and Busch Light were found in victory lane, which means that Ross Chastain has won. You're able to get professional clothing like this and take it home for free today.
Media day here for the UNG softball team as they get ready to play in the 2025 NCAA Division II softball.
You have some opinions.
Yeah, I do, and really I think you can make an argument after tonight's Quaker State 400 available at Walmart that this was the best race of the season, and I think that's the action we saw on the track. I mean, there have been reports, and we've seen in practice, that these tires are only lasting about 40 to 45 laps per set, and the teams only have 8 sets plus their qualifying set of tires. Now, drivers like Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski have advocated to maybe potentially get another set of tires ahead of tonight's Cookout 400. And
if you're an Oconee student looking to get involved in your community, look no further than the streams in your own backyard. Here's Gavin Beck with more info on how you can get involved. And the students can not only just take the clothes, but they also can keep them as well. Is that correct?
They can keep the clothes. We don't want them back.
Mary Steele, did you think your first 2 home runs collegiately, one of them would be a grand slam?
No, I did not. I didn't even think I would hit. Like, that first one I hit, I didn't even think it was going out. It just kept going.
Freshman stud at North Georgia, playing outfield for the baseball team. And before I fully get into everything, I mean, we're not even 3 weeks fully into the season, and you've already won 2 Peach Belt Freshman of the Week awards for baseball, and you also just hit off a walk-off home run. The UNG baseball team has been on a roll as of late. The Nighthawks have won 13 out of their last 15 games and are in the lead in the Peach Belt Conference. North Georgia is currently 7th in the nation when it comes to runs. Located in the Student Center on North Georgia's Gainesville campus lies Nigel's Career Closet. Inside, students can grab professional clothing to take home and use. Items vary from men's and women's suits to dresses, shoes, ties, and even laptop cases. I spoke with Ashla Vieira, an admin assistant for career services on the Gainesville campus, about the Career Closet.
So it's been over a year now for the closet to have actually been in existence. We know professional clothing can be expensive for the students, and there's people that have plenty of clothes in their closets that at one point will never see the time of day, will never see the light of day. So we thought it'd be a good idea for them to offer their clothes for the students in a way of recycling them and for giving the students a chance to have clothes.
And the students can not only just take the clothes, but they also can keep them as well. Is that correct?
They can keep the clothes. We don't want them back because, again, it's for the students for as many occasions as they like. They can also visit the closet as many times as they like. They can also take as many choices, as many articles of clothing as they like as well.
And how can students set up an appointment to come to the Career Closet and then pick out clothes?
So they can make an appointment through the booking system. There's a flyer that's taped on the front door of the closet. They can just scan the QR code and make an appointment that way. Or they can just walk into the Career Services office and do a walk-in appointment, and I can just take them on over here.
Email UNG Career Services to pick up your piece of professional clothing today. Reporting from the UNG Gainesville campus, I'm Devin Kupka for UNG Vanguard News. For the second Bristol Motor Speedway race in a row, Kyle Larson comes out on top in dominant fashion. On Saturday, Kyle Larson's Hendrick Motorsports teammate Alex Bowman would be the driver to win the pole for Sunday's Food City 500. Bowman's lead would only last for 39 laps as Larson took the lead on lap 40. Larson led at 411 laps out of the next 461 laps, leaving only 50 laps on the table not led the rest of the way. Larson swept both stages and came up 1 point shy of having a perfect points day as he won the Food City 500 at Bristol. While this was Kyle Larson's second win of the year, it might go down as the most emotion-filled win this season for Larson. Earlier last week, the director of racing communications for Hendrick Motorsports and Kyle Larson's public relations representative, John Edwards, suddenly passed away. Edwards had been with Hendrick Motorsports for over 30 years, originally starting out as Jeff Gordon's PR rep in the 90s before taking his current role with HMS in 2021 when Larson joined the team. After the race, both Gordon and Larson talked about what this race meant to them.
When you have, experience in those things, you realize that, what would that person want, and try to fulfill that. And John would want us to be here racing, and would want us, to. I don't even think he wants to honor him. He'd want us to not say his name at all. He wants to go under the radar and be on this kind of unsung hero, I guess. But there's no other way to do it any other way for a great like him. And
yeah, no, this one's definitely for John. He's just a great guy here. So we're gonna miss him, but successful weekend here. Wish he was gonna be here with us to celebrate, but I know he's celebrating with us in spirit. So yeah, just a flawless race once again here at Bristol for the 5 team. Really, really good car. That was a lot of fun.
While it's been an eventful week in NASCAR, Cup Series will be taking its lone weekend off of the season next weekend during Easter weekend before they head to the high banks at Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama. Reporting from Victory Lane here in Bristol Motor Speedway, I'm Devin Kupka for UNG Vanguard News. Last semester, the University of North Georgia sent out a survey to its Gainesville students to see the feasibility of student housing on the Gainesville campus.
The university partnered with JLL, a consulting firm with extensive higher education, to lead the project and the survey of building housing on campus. I talked to a few Gainesville students, and some of them were skeptical or not even interested at all of housing being built on the campus.
I wouldn't, just because I live 5 minutes away from here.
Probably not. Probably not. I really like how this is a commuter campus and like what that offers for commuters.
I would, if it was really cheap, yeah. But I'm not too far of a commute, so yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't, just because my commute's 30 minutes. So, I mean, live at my house, don't have to pay for, food and board. My parents already do that. And they wash my clothes for me. So, that's nice.
So if your commute was something more like 45 minutes, do you think that would more sway in that way?
Yeah, definitely. Because I did have a class in Dahlonega a couple semesters back, and it would make it easier just to have housing over there. So
I spoke to 2 students who commute 45 minutes from Cumming, and they explained to me why they are in support of housing being built on campus.
Yeah, I think so. Just because my commute is so long, and my commute for Dahlonega would be super long as well. And Cumming doesn't offer all the classes that I need for my major. So yeah, I would definitely be interested in Gainesville.
I think that'd be a great idea. I definitely think about it for sure. I commute like 45 minutes now, so it'd be a lot easier than for living on campus for sure.
And where are you commuting from?
Cumming, Georgia.
Seems like it's a mixed bag between students on whether or not they would live here if on-campus housing was offered here on the Gainesville campus, but it would be a couple of years before housing would even show up, even if the plans go through. Reporting from the Gainesville campus, I'm Devin Kupka for UNG Vanguard News.